And yes, I'm sure about my choices. I don't need you to take me home. And though for sure the bed is warmer by your side, oh please believe me, babe, I've tried.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I cleared my acne in a natural way. So I struggled a lot to get my acne under control through my teen years, and I always changed products. It wasn't until I moved to Calgary and found these products that I'm going to share with you guys now, as well as start changing some things in my daily life that my acne began to clear up. And I hope by doing this, maybe it can help some of you guys that are struggling. To give you guys an idea, I had a lot of acne on my forehead. I would get some right here, like right below my cheekbones, and in the crevice of my nostrils, along with my upper lip. Those were the main problems. But it wasn't just the acne. I would also have extremely dry skin throughout my T-zone. My skin throughout here was just flaking off in big chunks. Now, with everything that I am going to be talking about today are the products that I have been using for almost 4 years now since I've moved to Calgary. And I'm not the only one that had results with these. David has as well, even though his routine differs a little bit from mine. Most of it is still the same. I'm very sorry I don't have a lot of my before pictures because I was very strategic about making sure to not take pictures or to cover up any acne that I had. I searched far and wide and I only found maybe one picture that I had a little bit of acne, but it doesn't really describe how my teen years were. But since I said David had a similar problem and his acne I think was a lot worse than what mine was, I do have his before and after pictures. So I'm gonna share that with you guys too. All right, let's jump right into it. I tried a lot of face wash before, mainly the St. Ives, the charcoal face scrub, but what works for me now is completely different. And I never thought of going into this place before, but somehow I ended up there and wound up finding this face wash, and I am forever grateful. So here it is, the Body Shop Tea Tree Facial Wash. Now, if you go in and talk to the people that work there, they'll tell you that it's a bit of a stronger face wash. Typically, you wouldn't use it for drier skin, I don't think. If you do want to try this product, I would definitely go in and ask them. I know you can order this face wash through their website as well. Now, the next product. It's Acne Papaya Smooth White Facial Deep Cleanser with pure papaya extract. This one I ended up coming across while I was working at the store because I was looking for a little bit of a toner in order to kind of lighten up some of these scars that I have on the side of my face. Does it do that? Not necessarily, but it does cleanse your face really well. I typically use this right before I go to bed and before I put on my moisturizer. And I have to say that I really do love using this one, especially if, let's say I'm taking a shower earlier in the day. We still have quite a few hours before we go to bed. Then I feel like my face gets a little bit dirty. And with this, all I have to do is just apply it to a cotton pad and put it on my face, and it feels so much better. I find that it really helps get whatever remaining dirt off of my face. If I wear makeup, even if I take a shower, sometimes it doesn't come off all the way, and I find that this helps get it completely off. The other downside of this product as well is it can be a little bit harder to find. When I was in the US, I searched through 3 different Walmarts. I could not find it, and when I checked on Amazon, the price of it was extremely different from what I was used to. So now I have to get this at Hong Kong supermarket, but I did read that you can order this through Walmart's website. I'll leave a link down in the description below. I think it's worth checking out. Read some of the reviews, see what other people have to say. And again, keep in mind your skin type. Mine is between normal and oily. So if you have drier skin, this probably wouldn't be for you. Okay, now enough with like the face washes and cleansers. On to the moisturizer. This one really does moisturize your skin so well. I think mainly because I have two harsher products like the tea tree and the Eskinol, that my skin does need some moisturizer right after. And Pond's is the only one that I will use. I don't like any of the other brands. I did try a water-based moisturizer, but that actually made my dry skin worse. Like my T-zone was horrible, just horrible. The only thing that I found helped was this. Anyway, I'll show you how much I use of each product within like the whole routine I'm gonna insert here. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those. Now the last product, this one I know for sure is gonna be a little bit harder to find, but I still think it's worth mentioning. So I haven't opened this box yet. This is a turmeric cream. Now, the downside of this one is, again, it's extremely hard to find. I was only able to find this in stores at the Asian supermarkets, so TNT and Hong Kong here in Calgary. I did manage to find it on Amazon. You have to buy it in a pack and it comes with 5, but I do think it can be worth it for some. I don't use this all that often unless I have a really like bad inflamed pimple. So I did use this product on these two here, as well as this one. It did help kind of reduce the redness of these ones. I'll show you what it looks like. If I can open it. Whee! It looks like this. I love to use this, like I said, if my pimples are really bad. Even though this is like a small itty bitty jar, you don't have to use a lot. It even said in the instructions that you don't apply a whole lot. I'll show you about how much that I use. David reminded me to say is that if you do use this product, try to avoid going out in the sun. But I still would recommend it if you do get a lot of seriously inflamed pimples. Now, those are all of the products that I use. It's not a long list. Only 4 things, and I mainly use only 3. Like I said, I rarely have the need to use this, but if I do decide to, it's just a very, very small amount. Now, the other thing that I believe helps me is not wearing as much makeup. So the last time that I wore makeup was well over 2 months ago, and that was for the What I Eat to Stop Sugar Cravings video. So when I first started doing the whole YouTube videos, I would try to put makeup on every single time, and my skin began to hate it. If you do wear makeup every single day, try to take just a short break away from it, because your skin can benefit from it so much. There was an article, what happens to your skin when you stop wearing makeup for a day, a week, or a month? Rachel Nazarian, MD, a board-certified dermatologist in New York City, says a makeup break works as a skin refresher and results in brighter, more even, less broken out skin. All right, let's just read the quotes. By putting less makeup on your face, you can improve acne, and there's less of a chance that you'll get blackheads or breakouts. So if you do have a lot of problems with acne, just try testing out and seeing if maybe your makeup is some of the cause of that. I do know that this may be difficult for some people if, you know, you wear makeup to make you feel more confident, or whatever reason you have. You might have to kind of steer away from that during your short break, but also just become comfortable with your natural skin. That's it for going that deep into makeup. Now we're gonna jump into the next thing, which is diet. Yes, I wholeheartedly believe that diet has an effect on your skin. I can't jump too deep into the scientific information because I'm not all that knowledgeable about it, but I do know that Once I moved here to Calgary, my diet completely changed, like I said, to a more holistic way of eating. And I do think that my skin has benefited from it. I don't eat as much oily food. I don't eat as much sugars. And I also don't eat an extremely high amount of carbs either. Some research claims that animal products can mess with your hormones. And when it messes with your hormones, it can cause acne. I can't go too deep into it because I'm just not as knowledgeable and I don't want to spread any misinformation. But if you are curious about it, you can look it up and do your own research about it. I do suggest looking into it because that'll be it for all of the talking about the products and what changes I've made that has helped my acne. Now I want to share with you guys the befores and afters. Okay, I tried my best to find unfiltered raw photos, and I think I did pretty well. All right, so the first one is going to be David's. Here's an old photo, but this is before he started using the face wash. So as you can see, he has a little bit here and some up here through his forehead. This was the only before picture that I could get that had a decent view of his acne. Now I'll show you his after. I think I took this photo yesterday, and as you can see, up here is much more clear. Throughout his cheeks is clear. Now he still does get some acne, not much here or on his chin anymore compared to that first photo. Now, as I already mentioned, I was really good at hiding it, so it's not the clearest, but you can see a few tiny ones. Yeah. So here on my chin, I got two here. I have another one here and another one here. They're not that clear because I put on makeup, but not only that, I was really good about not taking photos when I did have acne, so I don't have a lot of before and after pictures. I'm sorry. As you can see now, my skin looks a lot better. I'm gonna do another close-up as I do my skincare routine for you guys. I'm gonna go wash my face real quick. You guys know what that is. There's nothing that needs to be said too much about that. Okay, I've washed my face and I'm gonna wait for it to dry a little bit before I put on the other stuff. I put the Eskinol on these cotton pads, and I don't put a lot, just enough to kind of soak the pad. Just enough so it soaks through the other side, and then I wipe my face completely. Now after I use this, I go in with moisturizer, but I wait until my face dries. I don't use a lot of moisturizer. I just don't find the need to. Now with these last three products, I usually use them before bed, and like I said, I only use them once a day. After this dries a little bit more, I'll come back and show you how I put this on. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I apply the turmeric paste. And I use just a Q-tip to apply it to the areas that I want. If I do have some dry skin or redness in the corner of my lips, I'll use it there. If my eyebrows are inflamed from plucking them, I'll also apply this around my eyebrows. And then I also put it on my pimples, and I just do all that using the Q-tip. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just a little bit more orange on the spots that I put it. I do love all of these products, and I also stand by what I said earlier about changing other things in your life in order to prevent and reduce acne, because I've already significantly reduced my acne, and like I said, David uses the same things and he reduced his as well. But we all get acne here and there. It's just a fact of life. There's nothing to be ashamed about. So even though I am talking about these products and how to get rid of acne, I have fully come to accept my face as it naturally is, acne, dark circles, and all. Because I'm fully confident and comfortable with who I am. And I hope that you guys can follow suit. Okay, so that'll be it for the video. I do hope that you guys give some of these products a try, maybe just one or two. Okay, that is it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.